Well, maybe not. All right, another day after work. The other day we got this section done. Now we're gonna pull the vent hood, pull the doors. I'm gonna hold the microwave up and figure out where I want it so we can cut off this. We're gonna raise this cabinet up, shorten these doors, and mount the microwave. Then when that's in, then I can start building this back because I want to see where the microwave comes down because I want to cut this over to the wall, but I'm not sure if I want to match this or if we're going to do something different. So here we go.
Tight, huh?
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Are we enjoying this?
Oh yeah, I love demolition. We're going to sand this down, oil base prime it before we tile it or whatever. I want the microwave to mount here without nothing behind it. Okay, so we're thinking that we want the bottom of the microwave to be right here at 20 inches. And so 16 inches up is how big it is. We're going to have to cut that somewhere else. So this whole thing is going to move up to here. So go. Haha. Okay, let's see if my plan works. Goes. Okay. That router here originally. I'm gonna mount those up there on both sides. Here we go. Finally, yeah.
Oh, crap. Almost perfect.
My microwave by myself.
Did you?
Well, we already had one there, and then it broke. The cover came off, so we
There you go.
ordered a new one. The new one was exactly the same. So I
Looking
took,
at them do it, just like, oh my goodness.
I just had to. I'm like, it was easy. All I had to do is pop it off. It was exactly the
There
same
it
brand,
is.
same style. We just upgraded.
Okay, finally got it all installed. Finally figured out how to set the timer. We got a little bit of gap on this side and a little bit of gap on this side because it was a 36-inch. We'll find a block of wood left over from this other remodel on this side to block both sides of this. This is all strategically so the handy wife does not have to go without our stove. So she can still use this stove right now. It still works just fine. I think I can pull this out and put the new one in the same day so she won't be without her stove. So I think,
You need to eat.
yeah, I like to eat if you haven't noticed. And I need to eat. So we'll put this back here and work our way down here. When this is all done, this will be the last thing. All right, here's the moment of truth. And they hit each other. I had a feeling that was going to happen because I had to trim this board. So I'm going to have to move this door over just a hair, which is easy to do. Okay. That's the easy way of doing it. Just hold it right there. Here's the easy way to do it. Well, maybe not. Look at that.
There. There's the easy way to do it. Get your wife involved.
Handy wife?
Looks nice.
Does it look like it's coming together? So I took off that extension, bought a short little 3-inch nipple, and there's the old gas line. So we're going to screw it in there. I get the gas turned back on the house. That way I don't have to worry about that, and then we'll start figuring out how to cut this in. So this is our shut off now. So we'll hook on to an adapter on here to hook the gas line to go to the stove. We may have to drill another hole, but let's go kick the gas back on and get some soapy water and check our connections first. That way we don't have to worry about that no more. And then let's move on to the next step. There we go. Now we'll clean this area up and slide it in and see what it looks like. And then we can make any needed adjustments. So we slid the stove in. We got it dry fitted. Now it helps me to see how I want to lay things out. We're going to cut this off now and pull this whole side out, which should make it easier for me to get behind it, hook up the gas, level it all out. And then we will rebuild this section here, so we don't need that section there anyway. So. Finally got it all hooked up. Got it hooked up to the gas. It was a little bit of a booger trying to figure it out, but once I figured it out, it was easy. And then this is the smart things. And so you could set your phone to it and it automatically keeps the time with my phone, so that saves a lot of time. But it looks really good in there. Handy wife is very excited about it. Okay, so today we're going to try to get a few things done We can't really build too much on this because the oven's not working good. We're waiting for a repairman to come. We put it in, the top works, the oven won't work. So we don't know what's wrong with it. So we're going to try to keep busy with this. I just got done plugging an old electrical spot where the electrical plug used to be because I moved it down here to plug in the oven for the electronic ignite because we don't need it up there anymore. So that's good. The handy wife hung up her paper towel deal right here. So we're going to build a shelf here with a crossbar for a couple more of her things. That way this closes and doesn't get in the way of anything. So I got the table saw set up. We're going to start ripping some wood and putting it in here. Ooh, stepped on me out. Ow. Okay, so the handy wife found this 1x12 in my scrap pile. Good thing about being married to a handyman, I got tons of scrap. So she measured it all out and decided she wanted it right here. There we go. So she has a place to store them up out of the way now. So in here, we're just going to leave it open for now. We might be able to store a little bit of paper towels in there. Got to figure out how that stuff will go. So there we go. That is pretty much done. Okay, so what I did was I cut off the old trim piece because we're going to put a wider one that comes down and hides the sides of both of these. I got those cut off. We're going to rip them down on the table saw and slide them in. Then we can put a piece across the top and get these doors in. First board in on this side. Got a nailer back there. Hold that in. Another one on this side.
Oh, that's pretty.
The handy wife approves. There's that. So we got a trim piece for up here. Now, we can measure our opening and see where to cut our door at. Our opening is 11 inches. Okay, well the handy wife pulls the hinges off. I'm going to go get the table saw set. We'll rip it, and then I got to find a router bit to match this right here. I think I got one. So here's the new door. Routed on 3 sides, flat on this side. Then we're going to router this one too, and then rub it in stain. Okay, switch to my right hand. Okay, hold it. Don't move.
Oh, you're making me laugh. I have to move.
Okay, let go.
I felt it move.
I know, it's okay. Okay. It works. Little snug side, but it still closes. I wish I had a hair bit more gap.
We can sand the inside edge.
Yep. All right, let's put the other screws in it. Put the door handles back on it. A little template. You line it up with the side of the door. You put the screw in that's already existing, and then this is the top one. You drill it out from the back side, and it fits perfect. So I don't want to lose this. Okay, so I didn't like the way that looked hanging down, so we cut that. Now we're going to put our blocks in. And then this piece is going to be our bottom. that. Got to measure this and cut a piece of plywood to slide up into here so we can attach it. So I ripped a piece of plywood, really nice 3/4 inch piece of plywood. This is given to us, a whole bunch of scrap plywood is given to us by the same people where we got that storage shed that you saw us put it back together. This stuff is so handy for so many projects because right now plywood is very expensive. So then I got a board and I shot it to the back. Now we're going to slide this in and shoot it flush with the bottom of the shelf. Should be able to slide it in. There we go. Lift it up and I'll shoot it in from the... Alright, now let's double check everything. That's pretty close.
Pretty close. Good enough for who it's for, right?
Good enough for who it's for. So we cannibalized two hinges off of some of the cabinets that were also given to us. And we mounted them on there. I routed all around this. So now this folds down. As you can see, it's got marks because this came off the side when we're down here. We'll stain those in. And we'll be staining in the edges of these. So this is going to be nice. We're going to put a pull handle or something on there. So we can just fold it down, stick stuff in there. It's a nice little opening. Just kind of pulls everything together. With the last two screws. And this area is pretty much done except for staining.
And tearing out from here to here.
Yeah. Well, everything from here up is done. We got to stain the edges of this, stain the edges of that. The handy wife wants to paint her shelves in here, so she's going to paint all that. But and then I got to put a piece of trim up there. Do that next. Beware of vibrating walls. And that's it for this video. As you can tell, it's a slow process. A lot of after work projects and weekends, so just a little bit at a time, trying to figure it out. Thank you guys for following along. It's so hard to put all these videos together to make it interesting. So I hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas for your renovation. But you guys have fun with your own projects and stay out of trouble.